Hi guys, so today we'll be making a very easy and tasty starter recipe which is called a chicken maida roti. Now all the ingredients and their quantities are in the description box below. Let us quickly start our recipe. So here I've taken 1 tablespoon of red chili powder and 1 tablespoon of coriander seed powder. Salt as per taste, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of lime juice, some freshly cut coriander leaves, 2 to 3 green chilies which are finely chopped, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds and 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Along with this I have taken 300 grams of minced chicken, 2 tablespoons of oil and 1 small onion which I have finely chopped. Let's start by cooking our keema. Heat a pan or a wok. To this add about 2 tablespoons of oil. Let's wait for our oil to be heated. Now our oil is heated, it's time to add in our cumin seeds. After cumin seeds, add in your ginger garlic paste. Stir this. When you add in your ginger garlic paste, just lower the heat. Be careful, the ginger garlic paste may splatter. Let the ginger garlic and cumin seeds cook a bit. As you can see, our cumin is golden brown in color. It's time to add in our keema. So this is chicken keema. Let's add our keema now. Let your keema cook for about a minute or two. After that we are going to add all our spices. So now our keema is cooked a bit, as you can see. So now it's time to add our spices. So first goes in the garam masala. Next, now this is coriander seed powder and this is red chili powder. Add salt as per your taste and give this a good mix. The minute you add your spices, your entire house will start smelling so good. Cook your keema on low flame. So let's cover our keema and let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes on low flame. It's been about 5 minutes. Let's check on our keema. Okay, so as you can see, our keema has absorbed all the excess moisture. Let me just zoom in. Okay. So now when you see that the keema has absorbed all the moisture, it's time to add in your lime juice. Mix this well. And it's time to add in half of your coriander. That's it. Give this a good mix and let this cook for another minute or two. Okay, so our keema is finally ready. So we are going to take it out into a bowl. And then we are going to let this keema, allow it to cool down at room temperature. While your keema is cooling down, by that time you can make your dough for making your roti. So today I will be using a maida roti. You can obviously use a whole wheat roti, anything, whatever you prefer. Okay, so our chicken keema is ready and I've removed it into a bowl. So let's allow this to cool at room temperature. Okay, so while our keema is getting cooled down, let's make some rotis. So here I've prepared a maida dough. So I'm gonna roll out rotis out of this. So here I'm gonna make 2 rotis out of this. So I'm gonna just knead it for a minute or two, and then we're gonna divide it into 2 equal portions. Divided it into 2 portions. So while I work with one of the dough, the other one I'm gonna place it into a muslin cloth. This is a wet muslin cloth, so just cover it and keep it aside. So let's work with the first one. Make it into a nice round dough, like a round ball. Okay, so here I have some plain maida to work. So I'm just gonna dust some on my surface. Okay, just gonna pat it down with my palms. Next we are gonna place the dough ball into a dry mixture. Make sure it's well coated with the dry flour so that it doesn't stick. If you want, you can just dust some on your rolling pin as well. It's time to roll out. So while rolling out your roti, just put pressure on one side of your hand. So what you want to do is just press it once like this, and when you press it, you can see that the sides, so the sides are more thick than the center. So when this happens, you just have to apply pressure on one side of the rolling pin. So you start with the right side, so just apply pressure on the right side, and the roti on the right side will start getting thinner and thinner. So I've rolled out my roti. You can roll it out as big as possible and make sure it's as thin as you can go. So once our roti is rolled out, keep it aside. Next step, we're gonna crack an egg. Add in green chilies. So we're gonna use half of them now and half later. And you can use green chilies as per your spice control. Add in some coriander leaves. So add half now and then half later. That's it. And chopped onions. So I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon now, maybe 1.5 tablespoons of chopped onions. Next, we are gonna beat our eggs. Just tilt your bowl for beating your eggs. Okay, so once your eggs are all nice and beaten, it's time to add in our keema. Now we are gonna add half of our keema. You can add as much or as little as you want. Just add a good, nice, generous amount of keema. Then we are not gonna like whisk it. We are gonna fold our keema into our egg mixture. Okay, so now this mixture is ready. So it's now ready to fill it inside our paratha. We are going to fill this mixture into this. So just spread your mixture. So as you pour in or as you place your mixture, just try to make it into a square shape. Because we are going to fold our parathas into a square shape. Okay, once this is done, now we are going to fold it. So the first fold goes like this. Just press it down. As you fold it, you just press it down. Next, and our paratha is ready to be cooked. Using a non-stick tawa. So if it's non-stick, it doesn't need much oil. So just pour in half teaspoon of oil. Just spread the oil a bit. Let's wait for the oil to be heated, and then it's ready to place our paratha. Our oil is nice and heated. We are going to place our paratha in the center. Just gonna drizzle a bit of oil. Spread it and let your paratha cook for a minute or two on each side. It's time to flip our paratha now. Just do it with the help of a spatula. Ready? 1, 2. Wow. Just lower your heat. Just twirl it around so that you don't burn your paratha. Paratha is cooked from both the sides. What you want to do is slide your paratha to one side. Then just take a little bit of oil. Just pour it on one side. That's it. Then with the help of a tong, just pick a paratha. Tilt it to one side so that the sides also get cooked. Hold it for a minute or two. So our chicken beda roti is all ready. You can see how beautiful it's golden brown in color. Just hear the crust. You can see how crispy it is. So now it's time to cut it. So I'm gonna cut it into small squares. It's time to serve it. So here I'm just gonna serve it with some mint chutney. So beda roti, chicken beda roti is all ready. You can see how pretty and how tempting it looks. Let me just break one and show you. Okay, so I don't know why it's not focusing. Okay, yes, you can see how flaky the paratha is, and you can see how well the egg and the chicken has cooked. So let's break into it. Wow, this looks so tempting. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you try out today's recipe, don't forget to leave me a feedback in the comment section below. See you guys next time. Thank you for watching.